So yeah, here we've got, I like this soup at the soup store. Tier list. I like soup a lot. I take my soup very seriously, and that's why we have to be very particular when we're trying to categorize things as soup. Because soup is good. I probably haven't tried some of these. Ash basically just unredeemed your redeem. Yeah, that's how it works. Thank you for the squid tax, Ash. Define soup. I think soup is something that you make by cooking some ingredients together with water and stuff until it becomes soupy. It's very important that it is cooked on a heat, like a pretty, I don't know how high of a heat. It's gonna be cooked on some heat until it's like boiling and like reducing and doing stuff like that. Becoming soupy. That's what makes a soup. Is Kool-Aid Man, or is it Kool-Aid Man? Kool-Aid. Is Kool-Aid a soup? No. Kool-Aid is a drink. Kool-Aid is a man. Oh yeah. He is. He's not a drink, he's a man. How dare you objectify him by calling him a drink? Are soups not drinks? No! A soup is a food. You eat it. Doesn't count as a drink. We're not getting into that. We're just gonna rank the soups on how tasty they are. We're not getting into the definitions here. Guys, a tall glass of soup. Yeah, that's a very objectifying thing to say. How do you explain cup of soups then? Well, it's a soup that's in a cup. You could slurp it like a drink, but it doesn't mean it is a drink. You're still eating food. We're not getting into it. We're just here to rank the soups. Is it objectifying if he's a giant picture of Kool-Aid? Yes! He's very sensitive about that. He doesn't want to be known for only being a drink. It's the only thing that he is. There's a person inside that pitcher. It's not just a liquid. We're getting into the ranking, okay? No more soup discussion. No more classification. Why? That's why he's always breaking through the walls to escape the objectification, yeah. He has to run away from all the problems. It's a person inside that picture. My god. You know, imagine that being a meme. Is he the drink or is he the pitcher? He's a person, and the pitcher and the drink are just the container for the person, the soul that he is. What's up, Proto? Looking for soup at the clothes store? No, this is soup from the soup store. Okay, tomato soup. I have tried it. I would put it probably around B. It's a good baseline soup. I will say, if you add like a lot of black pepper to it, then it becomes like an A. It's really good. But some tomato soups are like really basil-y, and I don't like that very much. The black pepper is where it's at. The basil is not that good. So it kind of depends with tomato soup. What's up, Con? French lemnonychus. Don't make me say that. Imagine having all these soups, but you only have forks to eat them with. Cry every time. It would be like torture. You have all the delicious soups and you're like stuck with a fork. It'd only be... Where would you put it? Where would you put tomato soup? It's a very baseline soup. It's SSS. I disagree. This is my tier list. There's some tomato soups that are also too sweet. Yeah, that is super weird. I feel like a lot of times they try to put like it's like red pepper in there, and red pepper is sweet. I know some people disagree that red pepper is sweet, but it is. Okay, we might move these around a little bit. We're just starting with tomato at B. If tomato soup is B tier, then nothing is in ARS. We're gonna figure it out. We'll move things around. Didn't make me chose to, out of her own volition, to be a French love. Tomato soup is biz. They only have whack tomato soups over there? Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of food over here in the US, the USA, is very whack. I don't know what they're doing with it. They're doing something wrong. I think B is right because tomato soup is pretty basic. Yeah, exactly. It starts off basic. You can add stuff to it. You make it better. You can make it really bad with some of the stuff, like basil. Red pepper, as in chili red pepper, or bell pepper, like the bell pepper, like a red bell pepper. Suspect you've just eaten boiled ketchup. Some tomato soup is like that. Goulash is entirely different. Oh, that is weird. This tier list cannot be trusted. Is goulash on here? It is! Well, what I know goulash as is not really soup. Whenever I've had it as like a kid, it was basically like spaghetti with different noodles. I'll let chat shake you. Yeah, I'm not gonna shake. I'm not gonna be shaken here. I'm gonna stay firm in my convictions of these soups. What's up, Soren? We're doing soup tier lists and various other tier lists today, and then we're also going to play Squirrel with a Gun later. And also, if anyone wants any doodles, if you've got your name on the slab, you're entitled to one doodle, so you just type the exclamation doodle. And we'll do a doodle on the spot. Actual goulash is a soup. I've never seen it as a soup. Just put pasta in it for some reason. Yeah, and it's like not soupy at all. It's like completely like just like spaghetti. It's like if you had spaghetti with different noodles. Very weird. Maybe more like vegetables and stuff than spaghetti typically has. Yeah, okay, we've got tomato soup at B tier for now. Louisiana gumbo. I don't know if I've had actual gumbo. It looks like there's weird lobsters and like crayfish in there. which I don't like that. I don't like if you just like boil a whole creature inside of a soup, like 'cause it's got nasty innards. It's got like brains and stuff. I don't like that. I do like jambalaya is good. Like Louisiana stuff has like good flavorings. You love gumbo? Is that or proto? It's probably good flavored, but I don't think I could get past like boiling a whole crayfish in there is what that looks like. So I'm gonna put that at D. A poop soup. Yeah, if they have poop in their bodies. That's another thing. I hate shrimp. Like shrimp are so tasty, but I just can't get over it. I can't get over the poop. What's up, Kai? We're ranking some soups. Gumbo has a lot of flavor, yeah, I can imagine. We've also got Con requesting a doodle. What doodle? Let me scroll back up. A lobster barbarian, a brave hero amongst his people, sent forth to avenge his village against the squids. Okay. Lobster barbarian. Against the squids. You get over shrimps having the poop shoot. Ah, I don't like it. I mean, shrimps are really tasty, but it's just like, it's weird. You remember to take the poop shoot out of the prawns. Yeah, I always do. If I'm making the shrimps, the prawns, I take extra care to take those out. But like a lot of places don't seem to do that. So I just stay away from the shrimp. Yeah. It's like one of the foods that I reject. Okay, so we're gonna have a lobster barbarian. Like a tail. Particular tail. It's like that. They're all like boop. It's a little shrimpy looking. What does a lobster look like? Maybe having the claws will help. I'll have like a... That's a backwards claw! What do their heads look like? I have to do some research here. Don't even know what a lobster looks like. Is America okay? I don't think it is. I don't think so. They kind of just like terminate. And then they've got like bug eyes. Maybe they're a little longer, little eye stalks. Some a little bit long. They have like a big ol' whisker. I don't know, this is not the best lobster. Claw go small side in. Then we have to make room in this claw. Well, we'll make the other claw be wielding the weapon. This is like that crab battle game. America has lower standards compared to the rest of the world, right? your shit together, America. Up your standards. We're making tempura. This is not a tempura lobster. It's got legs still. You have 8 legs? Are we sure they're not spiders? It's a killer carrot! Maybe we have to give his eyes more definition. He's got big eyes up there. His eyes are up here. Did you say wielding a battle axe? Did you say which weapon? Just a lobster barbarian. Free choice. I choose battle axe. Big ol' battle axe. It's not a very good one. I like when the axes are like really circular. The blades. I can't draw a straight line. Okay, that's a wait. It's a battle axe. He's a barbarian lobster. How are you hitting with these? Stop! Give her a squid tax. He's wielding this giant axe against the squid village. So like you've got like Oi! Give her the hydrate. Can we eat the lobster? I mean, yeah, if we win the, if the squids win the battle against the lobster, it would be like a lot of free food for everyone. It would be like a giant lobster. What is like a hut? We need it to be like a village hut. We have like little squids. Little squid guys. Like, oi, get away from my village. You're like sassy. Water is more a threat to your village. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like the lobster is bringing water over here. He's gonna use his like hydro beam. We'll draw like a few other little squids. These are just background squids. They don't really matter that much. They just showed up. They don't have to be accurate because they're just background actors. One more. It's a small village. They don't have a very high population, and this guy's coming in. He's gonna cut their population even further more in half. Just cut exactly half of the population and then leave. There's not darkness with blue eyes, no, it's all mutually exclusive. Oh, same with like the tentacles. If you take the tentacles off, it's gonna switch it back to normal colors. The wood they used to build in Venice got turned into petrified wood by the water. Basically hard as stone. That's that's cool actually. Have like extra like hardened structures because of that like weird chemical reaction. Yeah, here's your Labo con. Trying to move out of the way a bit. I'm gonna delete. Thank you for the redeem. So yeah, Louisiana gumbo, nasty crayfish. Don't really like the sound of it. Hot and sour soup is like one of my favorite soups. It's a good soup. It's above S tier. It's got like, it's really I don't know, it's like it'll clear out your sinuses basically. Like if you're feeling sick or something, it's really like soothing. It's a soothing soup. This is my favorite soup of all time. Best soup of all time. Above S, yeah. Can't believe I've got good soup taste. This is the best soup. Sometimes they have like, or like the one I get here has like a bunch of mushrooms in it, and they're all really weird. Weird like long stalk mushrooms, and they're really good. I don't really see those in anything else. It's a really balmy soup. If you haven't tried it, I would recommend. Cabbage soup. My mom used to make this. Worst garbage soup I've ever tasted in my life. Disgusting. Just letting you know I'm reporting this tier list as a hate speech. Well, we'll see if that stands in court. We'll see how the court rules against me or for me. I think they'll agree. I think they'll agree with me. I don't even know what taco soup is. I've never had a taco soup. It doesn't sound like it would be very good. Borscht. I love the word borscht a lot. I've never had borscht. But I'm gonna put it in S tier just because of the name. Taco soup is like soup that tastes like tacos. It doesn't sound... I don't think tacos, like soupified, would be that good. Goulash. I would say that's not a soup. We need an extra tier here for not a soup. Can we add another tier? New. Not a sop. This is not a soup. Goulash. That pasta. You guys rename instead of stealing the name goulash. Changing the meal. I don't know. But it's not my fault or my problem. I just... Goulash that I've partaken in is not a soup. Stone soup? What is that, just full of stones? That sounds like not a soup. I don't think you can boil any nutrients out of the stones. A stone isn't a real soup ingredient. Soup Soup America is alien for real. I confused it with their D&D session, Ghoul Ash. Yeah, they were very confused when they made a lot of things. Why do they call them minerals then? I guess maybe minerals have some kind of like health content, like is that like I guess minerals, I guess salt is food. Is salt food? Okay, I'll put it in that I haven't tried it then. I agree that minerals could have some kind of like food content. Have you not heard of stone soup before? No, I haven't. What is stone soup? Does it just have stones in it? Does it have real stones in it? Travelers say they have a magic stone that makes the most delicious soup. So now it's magic. That sounds like not real. This doesn't sound like a real soup. They put the stone in a pot of boiling water and are like, I think it would taste even better with meat in it. It would taste even better with carrots in it. Oh, I see. They're trying to get everyone. I think I may have heard this. They're trying to get everyone to add stuff to it. It's like a scam. It's like a pyramid scheme. It's like a bring your own ingredients. MLM soup. Yeah. Well, as long as they're putting stuff in it, I think that counts as a soup. French onion soup. I think I kind of like it, but I would put it in B. But I like you usually put some cheese on top of it, and that's pretty good. It's a good addition. Cheese goes good on soup. French onion soup. You hate French onion? This soup with a lot of onions and cheese. You hate onions, yeah. I don't mind onions. I kind of like them. Singling out the onions is harsh. Ramen. Ramen is a top tier soup. Ramen is so good. Ramen is probably up there as a good soup. You can like add a lot of stuff to it. Same with tomato soup. Like you could have plain ramen and it's kind of basic. I would put like plain ramen at like I would put it at like S. But if you put extra stuff in it, if you put like steak in it or like chicken, sometimes maybe tomatoes are pretty good, then it's elevated. YouTuber rates ramen the highest. It's good. Ramen is a soup? Yeah. It's got broth. Especially if you put other stuff in it. What else would it be, Thazix? Use a pork bone broth base, yeah. Other ingredients added into it. Best ramen is Shin ramen. It's like the really spicy kind. Best one. Fish stew. Don't really like the sound of fish stew. I'll put that with the gumbo. Especially if you're boiling whole ass fish in there. The noodle dish and your brain says it's not soup. It's got a broth. Shin green. Shin green is so good. say fish stew? Yeah, fish stew. I don't like the sound of it. Puzzle. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pozole? I've never had this soup. About seafood soups and why they're good is that you boil leftover shells, fish bones in the stews to get that flavor. Yeah, I could imagine it having a good flavor, but it sounds a little... This sounds gross to me. It's fish Stewart. You're on close enough terms to basis to refer to it shorthand. I'm sorry, fish Stewart. I don't like you. I'm never going to be on close terms with fish Stewart. Mexico's tradition to sell it on weekends. Is it any good, Soren? What was that? Menudo? Yeah, I am a land squid proto. Is hominy from us? Nothing, yeah, true. What is this one? Egg drop soup. So like this one is kind of similar to hot and sour soup. Yeah, get them both at like a Chinese restaurant, but I get grossed out by the egg. I will say that this is probably above S tier. It tastes really good, but I just get a little grossed out. So I will put it down a few notches. Like, I would eat it, but then I always feel like a little ill because it's like, I don't know, something about the texture. So it's a very weird texture soup. Pretty sure that taco soup is an Americanized thing. That sounds like it. Make a soup out of tacos. I was about to put it above S tier, then remembered yours. Travesty. For that egg drop. I can't put it above an A for me, but I do agree that it's a high quality soup. Minestrone. It seems like a really basic soup. I think it's like really vegetable-y. I'd put it at B. I don't have strong thoughts about it. It's like it's a fine basic soup. Stop thinking we mean tortilla soup for taco soup. Tortilla soup is really good. Grew up with it, never questioned its origins. Tortilla soup does exist. Does it exist in its perfection? Yeah. Called Aztec soup. I think the kind that we have here typically is like, tastes a lot like green enchiladas. Tastes very like green chili-y. Cream of mushroom. This is like something that you would cook with. You would put it in like other things. I've never heard of eating cream of mushroom as just a soup. I don't think that counts as a soup. It's more like a gravy. I would never eat this as a plain soup. What the fuck? What? You've eaten... Immature, have you eaten cream of mushroom as a soup? I don't know. It's like you put this in like stroganoff or like Swedish meatballs or something. I don't know. Tomato soup is a soup, but not when it's a mushroom. Yeah. Tomato soup isn't like a gravy. It's a bit more watery than that. Matzo ball soup, I have not had. Mushroom is milk based instead of water. Do you have something called white gravy over there? You don't have white gravy where you are, Con? What the hell? It seems like it's basically just like flour and pepper. You just have gravy. Oh, okay, excuse me. It's fish stew on the tier list. It's actual soup. And the not a soup. But how is fish Stewart? That's fine as a soup. I don't like the sound of it, but it's soupy. Crab bisque. I have not had. It sounds fine as long as you're not putting a whole crab in there. Manhattan clam chowder. I haven't had Manhattan type of clam chowder. I've only had New England type. Corn chowder. I really don't like corn chowder. It tastes very like sour. Like it's like if you had like pickled corn. At least the types of corn chowder that I've had. It always tastes like it's got like pickled corn and it just tastes like pickles. Which I don't like. Pickled corn. Yeah, like, I don't know, if you had like, I don't know, like Chinese restaurants have like baby corn. And it's got this like strong pickle flavoring to it. And I think some canned corns have that, they have that flavor that reminds me of pickles. I don't like it. I don't know who's feeding you bad corn chowder. We need to have words with them. Yeah, please do. Please tell them. Please tell them how to actually make food. Lobster bisque I have not had either. Sounds similar to crab bisque. What is even the difference? Chicken noodle soup. I really like chicken noodle soup. I think maybe it's not as good as hot and sour. Put it below that. But like when you're sick, the best thing, like the literally best thing in the world is chicken noodle soup. That's pretty good like most of the time when you're not sick. Difference between crab and lavo bisque is hard to say. Like what would it just taste the exact same? I imagine it would. Lentil soup? I think lentil soup is probably similar quality to like minestrone, like very hearty, very basic. I have no problems with it. Still corn chowder basically everywhere here and it's terrible. Yeah, I don't know how they make it so bad. Where's the funny letter soup? I don't know. Why didn't this tier list have the funny letter soup? I think the funny letter soup is just chicken noodle typically, right? Alphabet soup? Or is it like a vegetable base? It's a fine soup. It's a basic staple. It's a basic staple with added letters, with added steps. You don't need all those fancy extra letters. Carrot soup? I've never had carrot soup. Probably similar to tomato soup if I could guess. Or would you put leek in potato soup? Probably B tier. It sounds like basic. I don't know. Sounds like a good staple. Leek and potato. Probably not a soup. No! Leek and potato soup is... it's legitimate. I would not. So yeah, this is my soup ranking. Let's see if we want to move anything around. I would probably put French onion below these because it's just a little weird. It's fine, but it's like, I don't know, wouldn't usually be in the mood for it. So bowl of gravy is soup? No, it's gravy. Gravy is not a soup. Look at all the soups that Lem needs to eat. That's a lot. It's a lot that I've missed out on. Gravy soup is amazing. Report this tier list. Do not report this tier list. Stands as a testament to the most correct ranking of soups. You meant that for Google. What's up, Hydra? Just finished ranking all the soups on this tier list. Hot and sour soup, best soup ever. Biz. Cream of mushrooms, not a soup. Worst soups: corn chowder, cabbage soup. Soups like fish and gumbo. Soups that have like whole seafood in them, I don't like. Tomato, minestrone, lentil, pretty basic. Egg drop soup, I don't like the texture of it, but it's pretty good. Chicken noodle is very good. Ramen, top tier. Borscht, I just like the name of it. I've never had it. Does it have beets? I think it's like a beet soup. I've looked into borscht, but I've never taken the time to make it. Is there any squid soup? I hope not. We won't be ranking any squid soup here. I googled egg drop soup. You haven't had egg drop soup con? It's just half done scrambled eggs and water. That's pretty weird. You just like swirl the eggs in. It tastes very like chicken noodly. A borscht of soups, yes. Borscht is the borscht of soups. What about cheese soup? Cheese soup is really good. Yeah. Like beer cheese soup or like broccoli cheese soup. Probably S tier. So poach an egg and chicken broth, yeah. Which borscht and S tier based on the name? What's tomato and B? Well, tomato is boring sounding. Should have a once a month soup Saturday stream and revisit the list afterwards, yes. We'll keep revisiting this. I'll try some more soups. I saw this one. This one was already made. Is soup a sandwich or salad? So now we're gonna figure out what classifies as a soup or a sandwich or a salad. I hate this list. I was looking at it. It was making me mad just looking at it. So I have to put it into one of these categories. Like bacon and eggs? What do you even do with that? What? This is not any of these. What do I do? Bacon and egg. It's American salad. Bacon and egg. Oh my god. You're right. That's very true. I don't know if I'm happy about it, but eggs and bacon do go into salads here. So they are salad ingredients. And then also, if you just chopped them up and put them like in a big bowl with some dressing, I'm sure people would consider it a salad. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today to mourn the loss of our collective brain cells. This tier list is going to kill all of us. It's going to leave us very lost of all of our brain cells. Question is, which of these are soups when you put them in a blender? Well, I don't think that putting them in a blender would make them a soup, but if you take bacon and eggs and you put it in water and then you boil the water and it becomes soupy, and then it would become a soup. You don't really have to blend it up. Usually a salad would have greens in it. Yeah, that is true. Okay, we'll put it in salad, but we're not happy about it. There's no greens. Earl of Sandwich didn't die for this. He's rolling in his grave right now. The Early of Sandwich. Sandwich. What is this? A baked potato. Loaded baked potato. I think it's a sandwich, because it's kind of like sandwiched between the potato skin. There's like stuff. It's like stuffed in between something. I think it's a sandwich. Just a troll tier list, yeah. Salad because it's similar to potato salad. I don't know. How is potato salad even considered a salad? I think salads like that are like a completely different classification of thing, like egg salad or potato salad. How is that even a salad? Does that make taco salad served in a tortilla shell a sandwich? I think so, because the tortilla shell is sandwiching it. It makes it a sandwich. It's a rage bait. Yeah. Because it's cold? Is cold a requirement? What is this? Like a Bloody Mary? Drink? I would be more inclined to put that in salad before soup because it's cold and it's got like a lot of vegetables. It's got greens in it. You put like celery in it. If it could be a soup if you have no respect. That's the only but I think even that's like stretching it. It's tomato soup with extras, but it's not boiled. You never boiled it. It's just plain tomato juice. I refuse to put it in soup. Even if you have no self-respect, it's even worse than that. Hard-boiled egg. Kind of a sandwich because there's like the outer layer and the inner layer. There's a thing called chilled tomato soup. Yeah, but like if you made that, you would first have to like boil all of the tomato stock and stuff. Like you'd boil it, reduce it, and blah blah blah. You're boiling it. The boiling it is important. And then you chill it after. You can't just have it chilled from the start. Make the voices stop. This tier list is brought to you by the country that calls Chicago deep dish pizza a pizza. Yeah, that is a weird one. That's a weird... a weird pizza. Chicago calls it that, at least. What else would it be? Is it just like a pie? Would you just consider it to be a pie? You mean you don't freeze raw eggs and have egg ice? I don't know, that sounds gross. It's like an egg popsicle. Boba tea. I hate this so much. This can't be a salad because it's not like... It doesn't have any greens. Boba's kind of like topping, which is like salads have like a lot of toppings. It's a quiche or a pie. Yeah, I think that makes sense for a Chicago deep dish. Oh, pizza pies. I think kind of doesn't fit with salad. It kind of doesn't fit with sandwich. I think we have to put it in soup if you have no self-respect, because it can't go in any of the others. You like boba? Why is your a good tea with tapioca? I think the tapioca is like way too sweet. You find yourself disagreeing with Ash. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm fine with the boba, but it's a little too sweet for me. In the boba tea. We just make everything a soup and just blend it all. Yeah, but then you have to also boil it. And if so, then yes. You put a hamburger in a blender and you boil it and it becomes soupy, then yes, that is a soup. Hamburger. Clearly a sandwich. That's easy. This is the easiest one on here so far. What is this? A little burrito? I would say a burrito can be a sandwich. Pretty easy. It's between some bread or like a tortilla that's similar to bread. A cake? What the hell? I don't know. Cake is prep. Put cake in salad? Where would you put it, Con? What am I supposed to do? Where can it even go? Cake is a sandwich. I agree. It's more like bready. That's the closest thing that you could get to in this categorization. It's layered. Weak sandwich. Yeah, layered. We got layers. Clearly a sandwich. Okay, I agree. Yeah, you guys are making good points. Cake has layers. Yeah. Sandwich between frosting. Okay. That's solid. That's solid logic. Cereal. Cereal. It's more soupy than salady or sandwichy, I guess. But if you called it a soup, you would be very unrespectable. I guess that's where I would put it. Just have a bot that simply posts question marks here. Save yourself typing. That would be a good bot to have in people's streams. Just constantly question marks them. Just like gaslight them. They'd start to wonder like, am I really that off base? What am I doing wrong? They question their whole life. Cereal is closer to soup, like a cream of mushroom. Pretend it's chilled with carbohydrates with sugar. I'm really not happy about it because if you boiled cereal, I don't know if it would become soupy. Maybe that should be the test. The defining factor. I don't know. The milk could kind of be like a salad dressing. That's a good... If you have like barley cereal, It's like a vegetable, right? I think. And you put milk on it like a salad dressing. I'm happier with that. Cream of mushroom was basically boiled milk. Yeah, true. We'll revisit that one if we have to. I'm not putting it in soup. I'm not putting it anywhere near soup. Chicken nuggets. Sandwich. It's like meat coated in bread. Breading. Sandwiched in the breading. I think it's sandwiched here. What is this? Is this hot wings? Chicken wings? Yeah, it's forcing us to make terrible choices. Hot wing is kind of a sandwich. I don't know. You've got chicken meat. You've got bones in there. You've got skin and sauce. There's some layers. I can't tell what this is. Is this pad thai? Oh, you're gonna put pad thai in here. Pad thai is kind of a salad. If you want to say things like potato salad is a salad, then pad thai can be a salad. Although pad thai could almost be a soup. If it had more broth to it, I would almost accept that. It's kind of ramen-y, but it's not brothy enough. Bones are sandwiched in the meat. We got Coca-Cola. I hate this. What are we supposed to do here? You can't really put it into salad or sandwich. There's not really anything that would make it fit with either of those. I really don't like it being a soup. If you boiled it, it wouldn't become anything. That one's hard. Cola is just lemon soup. If you had a lemon in it, I would be more inclined to put it in salad. Oh, I don't like it. What are these? Maybe French fries? I can't tell. Is it like... It's either fried pickles or French fries. It's fried something, and I think fried things get to be sandwich because it's like it's got breading. Fortune cookie. Clearly a sandwich because it's it's like folded. You've got a fortune inside that's sandwiched between the cookie. Chicken. Fried chicken? That's fried. It's got breading. Sandwich. So I'm feeling hungry. I'm feeling exhausted. This tier list is making me crazy. It's pushing me to my limits. Favorite is lettuce. Inside, yeah. You got the lettuce. Trident gum. I don't know. Can we count the wrapper as like a sandwich topping? We just counted the paper inside the fortune cookie as being sandwiched. Sandwich if you include the wrapper. Okay, yeah, I agree. What's up, Zareka? Gummy bears. What the hell? What even could that be? I don't know. It is, I guess, closest maybe to a salad. Suffering from neck pain. Oh, sorry to hear that. It's never good. Hope you can get better from that. But feels better soon. Some green ones. So she puts it in almost a salad. It's kind of like the logic that they use to say that like a pizza is a salad. So they say pizza is a salad because it's got ketchup. Ketchups are made of tomatoes. Tomatoes are not a vegetable, technically. So how can you even say that? The fuck is they? It's the the US. They're struggling. The US says this. It says a vegetable. Purpose of school meals in the US or something. Yeah. It's around 2010. Yeah, exactly, amateur. They tried to pull that. So, by that same logic, we can put gummy bears in a salad, I think. We've got lots of colors. We've got a variety of stuff. You mix it up in a bowl. The reason food pyramid is in the shape of a pizza slice. Yeah, America loves pizza. Justification was that the tomato sauce. This is despite the fact that tomatoes are a fruit. Yeah. Tomato sauce is full of sugar, exactly. I can't tell what I'm looking at here. Maybe this is like hash browns? I think that's hash browns. Hash browns is close to a salad. Yeah, chopped up vegetables. I would be okay calling it a salad. Ice cream. Sandwich? I'm thinking. Especially with a cone. Yeah, ice cream cone. The cone is it's like the bread. Oh, yeah, they wouldn't use sugar in that tomato sauce, of course. They would use corn syrup. Letting kids have pizza sometimes needed a justification. Is egg in sandwich? That's obviously ravioli. Egg. There's no ravioli category. Oh, it's a Poseidon. There's no ravioli option, yeah. Ice cream is like the closest thing to a soup yet. Category remains empty. Oh my god. I love that. I love that the soup category is empty. I didn't even notice. That makes me actually happy. But ice cream in a cone, I think that counts as a sandwich. I would not say ice cream is a soup. Ice cream is cold soup? Well, maybe if you boiled it first and then you made it cold again. Although technically, I think when you like pasteurize milk, that's like boiling it, right? So maybe anything with milk is considered a soup. I don't know if pasteurizing milk is the same as making it soupy though. Thank you for that 3 stream streak, Zarika. I mean, the Lem does not like soup. I like soup, but it's just like you have to take it seriously. That's how much I like soup. I'm taking it seriously. I'm not putting this garbage drivel in with soup. Iced coffee? What the hell? This is probably... Okay, we'll have to say that it's similar to this cola and this boba. You have to have no self-respect if you would ever call that a soup. Ocean is a soup. No, it's not. Jello is giving me gummy bear vibes, and it's also got a mint next to it. You can have different flavors of Jell-O. Some people actually mix up Jell-O and put it into a weird kind of salad, I think. I think that's a thing. The biggest fish soup. It's not a soup! Wish it has salt, meat, and greens. Yeah, but has it ever been boiled? Maybe it has been. Maybe if the ocean was boiled and then it became soupy. Maybe it boils near the volcanoes. What is this? Macaroni and cheese? That is close to a soup. You could say it's pretty similar to a cheese soup. Especially some macaronis are very, like, watery. I would be willing to put it in here, because it's not quite a soup. Who said the soup has to be boiled? Google it! It does. Has to be boiled to create the reduction that happens when you boil things. You're like reducing it to its finest nutrients. Thanks for the follow, Pete Smaller. Pete Smaller. Hello. Welcome. Ranking soups. I think lasagna is a sandwich. I don't know what this is. Mashed potatoes? Could be a salad. It'd be similar to potato salad. It could almost be a soup because if it was more like watery, then it could be a soup. Put it there. It's almost a salad. Almost. There's sweet fruit soups too. Here they're served on Mexican cruises. Well, it's fine if it's sweet fruit, as long as it's been boiled. Soup is primarily a liquid food, generally served warm or hot, maybe cool or cold. Combining ingredients of meat or vegetables with stock, milk, or water. It doesn't say anything about boiling. Well, I did my own research on this Sarika, and I learned from the AI when I asked it specifically the question that I wanted the answer to, that because I was asking, like, is coffee a soup? And I was like, no, because you have to, like, typically have things that are boiling down, and coffee doesn't get that hot, it doesn't get boiled down, it just gets, like, warmed up. So, I mean, yeah, wake up, sheeple. With sheep soup. Mom's brain told her what soup was. Yeah, I've got the common sense as well. Maybe it's not common, but it is, at least my brain is making sense of it. Interestingly, there's a number of things you found that you said you should not boil soup. What? No. Meatloaf is I would not say it could be a salad. Maybe almost a sandwich. I think you could make a soup out of it if you, like, boiled it. I don't think it fits in the other categories. Meatloaf is cake. It is similar. It is like a cake, but I wouldn't say it's similar to like this cake that has like layers and yeah, it's bready. Coffee is tea basically. Make tea by filtering water through stuff, diluting that in the water. Yeah, well, try looking up if tea or coffee is a soup and see what you find when you do your own research on that topic. Absolutely nothing is soup. I mean, true. Look at this. We've managed to evade the soup category with all of this garbage food. Love is a baked salad of meat, eggs, and bread. Well, I can't disagree with you there, Thazix. Yeah, we'll put it. It's actually full-on salad. These categories are not very broad, yeah. Decision making is brutal. That's killing me. We got a milkshake. I feel like everyone wants to categorize the milkshake as a soup, but it's just not. I will put it on soup if you have no self-respect. So if you're a person that thinks a milkshake is soup, you just really have no self-respect. But I don't think it can fit in the other categories here. It is not a soup. Mint candies. Mint is like, could be salady. It's kind of a leafy green. The wrapper, we decided that the wrapper constitutes part of the thing, so it could be a sandwich. I would feel better as a sandwich. There are soups that use tea in some books coffee is called bean soup. Yeah, but it's not a soup. Whoever's calling it that's just weird behavior. What is this? Mozzarella sticks. Totally sandwiched here. Are these muffins? Meatballs? I can't tell. I think it's a muffin. That's not a soup! Get that out of there! A muffin is kind of a sandwich, especially if you have like blueberries. You have blueberries and some bread. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It was a valid argument. It's just weird behavior. It's not a valid argument. I've looked it up. It's not a bean soup. What the hell is this? Nachos, maybe? Nachos would be like a salad. It could be a sandwich. Like an open-faced sandwich. I would probably consider it more of a salad, though. Onion ring is like a sandwich. Pancake has layers and is like a sandwich. It's got layers. It's got multiple components. A bit of an open-faced sandwich myself. A Reddit user said tea is from tea leaves and soup is from soup leaves. Deleted Reddit user. He had to hide. A parfait would be kind of salady. We got like fresh ingredients and stuff. You could jumble it all up. The yogurt's kind of like a salad dressing. I can't tell what this is. Peanut butter? Peanut butter. Could be. I think you could have a peanut butter soup, but you'd have to boil it first. Gyoza, or some kind of dumpling. Maybe it's pierogies. I can't tell. Could be a calzone. It looks like gyoza. I think that is a sandwich. Something inside of like a bun or like a wrapper. A pie. Definitely sandwich tier. It's wrapped in the dough. They learned milk products are salad dressing. I mean, yeah, I think so. I've heard of people using yogurt on salad as a dressing. There's like yogurt-based ranch dressing. Tzatziki, it's kind of yogurty dressing. Conclusion is, for coffee is a soup because it's a broth. Okay, coffee soup is possible if you add something to it. I don't agree. We're gonna have to look this up. We're gonna have to do more research on this. Pizza is a sandwich. What is that? Chili dog? Is that a chili? I'm gonna say that's a chili dog. I can't tell what that is. That is definitely a sandwich. Chili hot dog. I love your pudding salad dressing. You could put pudding on a salad. Protein shake is closest to soup than the other categories, but it would never ever be a soup. Could never be. Salad. This is just the actual salad. Easiest choice. Salmon is maybe closest to soup because you could boil it into like a fish stock. You have coffee grounds in it or the beans, then it's a soup. Same with tea. No, you don't. If you leave the grounds or the beans, it's a soup. No. Maybe if you boiled it, like, okay, let's say you had coffee beans and you put them in a pot with some water and you started boiling it and it started like bubbling and stuff and reducing. It became like a little bit thicker and it was like soupy. Then okay, I would say that coffee in that form is a soup. But that's not what you're doing when you make a normal coffee. What's up, butternut squash? Pudding is a salad dressing? I mean, it could be. You could put it on a salad. Hard candy was boiled, so it should be a soup. It's not in soup form currently. It's supposed to boil. The soup just simmer? Yeah, well, like, you simmer it then. Okay, maybe I'm using the wrong term. You simmer it until it becomes like a different constituted, like a different consistency. That's what I'm looking for. Consistency. Also have coffee like that called poro coffee. You put the coffee grounds in hot water. Drink that. Oh, it just sounds like coffee. Okay, we gotta get through this. What is this one? A sandwich. Easiest choice. What is this? Is this some kind of soup? Did we finally find a soup? Oh my god. Look at this! This is so perfect! I think we're winning here. This looks like spaghetti. It's like a pasta. Spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs could... I would say it's similar to like what we've done with the pad thai here. But less so because it doesn't have as much like vegetables and stuff mixed in. It's not a soup. Spaghetti and meatballs will never be a soup. Pasta is salad. Yeah, I think so. There is pasta salad, that is a thing. Egg roll is a sandwich for sure. Steak, some kind of beef. Can't tell if it's beef Wellington. If it was beef Wellington, I would say that it's a sandwich. That just looks like plain steak to me, and I guess you could call that a soup if you properly turned it into a soup by boiling it, by simmering it. We'll stop saying boiling, it's since that's triggering everyone. We'll say they're simmering the soup. I remember seeing that we lived in Helsinki. Would you say it's similar to cafeteria French press? It sounds gross to have the grounds and the coffee. It sounds like it would be way too strong. I see beef but no Wellington. Yeah, it's a little hard for me to see these, but yeah, I don't see any Wellington. It just looks like a weird cut. It's translucent lemon soup now. No! I think I can stay zoomed in. Okay, that's maybe a good idea. Well, yeah, at least that much. That's a good idea. Yeah, as long as we can see everything. Sushi, totally sandwich tier. Taco, easy sandwich tier as well. Both of these things have they're like sandwiched within some kind of outer ingredient. Wine would also go here, like with similar to like cola or an iced coffee. It will never be a soup, but it doesn't really fit anywhere else. So here we have one soup. This is the truest ranking of this tier list because none of this other stuff could possibly be a soup. And if you think any of this stuff is a soup, you literally just have no self-respect. I like how this is set up. So yeah, sorry. This is an infuriating tier list. I hated like every minute of it. So we've got a few waters here to try. Some of these on the list we don't have. We'll just ignore those ones. We don't have the ocean, but we still have to rank it. Obviously, toilet water. D tier. It's the worst type of water. And at the same time, I would equate some waters to being similar to toilet water, if you would believe it. Some waters are that bad. It's the only way to describe them. Like, all water, terrible. But some of it's even worse. Thank you for the hydrate. Just saying. We're gonna be hydrating. Already here. So you don't have to redeem it. Yeah, toilet water. That's the baseline. Some of them might fall above toilet water. I hate to put any waters at an elevated place, but like some are actually toilet water and some are elevated above that. And I'll be surprised if any go above that. So toilet's the baseline. I will say I have a confession. I like the aesthetic of water. Okay? It's it's really nice, like looking. So I think this one, like aesthetically, we can just say that it's nice. And like the sound of water is nice as well. And I would equate like streams, like they have a nice sound. I like how there's the Flint water plant here. It's like actual poison water. Good job. Do you remember like sound of streams? I just like the sound of streams. Shower water. Showers are fine. Sink tap water? Disgusting, terrible. Probably somehow worse than toilet water. We'll put it above toilet just so we have a good baseline. Water that you get at like a restaurant? It's always pretty bad. Like this, you get like a fancy goblet of water and it's tastes like melted ice. Like ice always has like a freezery taste to it. Maybe not. Maybe that's not worse than toilet water, but it's still pretty bad. Tastes like melted ice. Well, like, ice gets like the freezery taste and it's not good. So it's got extra taste to it. Melted ice is slightly different tasting than just plain water. Okay, and then, I mean, this is nice. Looks nice. First water we're trying. Smart water. This is the one that I would normally drink, like, for streams. I have to hydrate. I'll read the blurbs on the waters. Purity you can taste, hydration you can feel. This is gonna be really lame. Clouds might throw some shade, but they give us nature's purest source of water. We think that's pretty smart, so we took inspiration from our puffy white friends. Oh, blocking the camera. Created pure vapor distilled smart water. Purely balanced pH. Then we one-upped nature and added electrolytes for a crisp, clean taste. I think it's crisp water. I would describe it as crisp. It's good baseline. Definitely not toilet water in my opinion. But I mean, it's still water. We'll actually put things like underneath just the aesthetic of water. So it's above toilet water. I mean, that's alright. What else have we got? Okay, we've got Arrowhead. Is that on this list? Yeah. Arrowhead says it's 100% mountain spring water, and then it's just like probably sourced in California, and it lists like 6 different sources of possible springs that it could have come from. It doesn't really say anything. It doesn't try to hype itself up like smart water. You don't quote that. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Water. It tastes like melted ice. Amazing. Okay, Arrowhead. 100% mountain spring water. I feel inclined to smell it first. Tastes like dirt. It's got like a soil taste to it. It tastes more earthy than the smart water. I don't know if I like that. I don't think water should taste like anything. It's got earthy tones. But it's still... It's tolerable. It's not like this tier. It's not... It's not a level of tap water or like toilet water. I've never tried this one before. Core water. It says... Perfectly balanced pH. 7.4, which is your body's natural pH balance. I don't get why it's important to have the same pH balance as your body. Why is that a thing? Why does it matter? How natural. You guys haven't seen company that jumped on lobotomizing products that are terrible smart products. Oh my god, yeah. pH water. Purified 7-stage purification process. Electrolytes and minerals added for taste. Also, I like that this one says that it's produced under the authority of Core Nutrition. What does that even mean? Hydration mirrors your body's natural pH balance of about 7.4 pH. Hydration is purified in a 7-stage process. Helps you stay hydrated and feeling your best. So reading the shampoo bottle. What are you doing? We're doing a water taste test, amateur. Smart water is very basic, crisp water. Arrowhead tastes earthy. Now we're trying Core water. Smelling them. I don't trust it. It smells like I don't know, it smells like something. It smells like plastic. It's probably the plastic bottle. Teen Spirit. Oh god, no. This one has like a almost lemony taste to it. I don't like it. Why does it taste like that? It shouldn't have lemon taste. A lemonade shoe. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Like shoes and the lemonade. Very weird that it has any taste to it like that. It's a lemony taste, yeah. Lemnony. I'll put that one. I don't know. I don't like it as much as the Arrowhead. It weirded me out. I would expect spring water to taste like dirt, kind of. I don't know where that lemony taste is coming from. We have Aquafina. This one says purified by reverse osmosis. Doesn't say where it's sourced from. Suspicious. Bottled under the authority of PepsiCo. That's a good time to drink spring water. This is no longer winter, yeah. You got the freshest spring water. Won't be old, yeah. It made a hiss sound when I opened it. Is this a soda? Pepsi? It also smells like plastic. It tastes awful. How does it taste so much worse? This is like... it was like the lemony taste of the Core, but like... like a bitterness. And it's dry. How is it so dry? It's not supposed to be. Aquafina is like, I don't know, it's bordering toilet water. We'll put it slightly above, but I don't know. It's pretty close. Cashier must have thought you were insane buying one of each water. self-checkout, so no judge. No one saw. Do it under the radar. Actually, like, Walmart has a cool thing now where you can just scan things from your phone as you pick them up off the shelf. You scan it on your phone, and you put it in a bag in your cart, and then you like go up to the self-checkout, and then you just like be like, here's what I got, in one little step you pay. That's a lot easier. You don't have to scan anything. So it was incognito. Found one below toilet. Yeah, we'll keep this one above toilet for now. Did you think you were insane, Mrs. Cashier? I was the cashier. Yeah, I thought it was pretty insane to buy one bottle of every kind of water. Yeah, it did feel insane. What is my life? Let's see what is next. Essentia is the #1 ionized alkaline water. I'm always afraid of alkaline water, or maybe pH. Something about like there was some batch of water where they were like adding alkaline or something to it because they like have to add a little bit, and like added too much, and someone like died from it, I think. So who knows if you're gonna get a batch of like too highly alkalinized water. Yeah, I don't know. Is America okay? Yeah, America's clearly not okay at this point. Can't stand self-checkout. Holding up to scroll up. Taking longer to scan items. And then wait on some fictitious cashier to come assistant. Yeah. I mean, the fictitious cashiers can be quite annoying. They're always judging you. They're always standing there judging what you're getting. But if you use the thing where you could scan it on your way when you're picking it out, then no one can judge what you're buying. Except actually, sometimes they have to come like look at what you got. Sometimes the system will be like, alert, people got suspicious things, and we have to have you check each item. So that's quite annoying. #1 ionized alkaline water. What does this say? Overachieving H2O that keeps you performing at your best. This is a try-hard water. Our proprietary ionization process removes bitter-tasting acidic ions. That sounds good. Delivering a 9.5 pH or higher with clean, smooth taste. Do we want the higher pH? Is that safe? If our body is only supposed to have 7.5 or whatever. Your cashier once, you never had to wait an undesignated amount of time before you could put it in the bag. Becoming too alkaline. This is dangerous. Is tap water on here? Oh, tap water. Yeah, tap water I think is this one with the sink here. It's coming out of the tap. Which, like, tap water is disgusting. D tier. America's cooked. Yeah, I would equate tap water to being like toilet water tier. pH water is marketing. It literally makes no difference. Yeah. I don't understand. How is there so many different kinds of waters? They don't even taste that different. I'm trying to make like a distinction here, but like it's just water. It's all just water. What do you expect? Some countries do actually have good tap water. That's so surprising. This is definitely not the case here in the US. Most of Europe. Ours is supposed to be good. Specifically, we have to descale everything. Yeah, it gets all... It's like the hardest water. It's hardcore. It would cut you in your sleep if you let it. If you don't keep an eye out. When you lived in Denver adjacent, the tap water was awesome. Used to bring home gallons of tap water. Yeah, I can imagine it's not... I imagine this tap water here is not that bad compared to some places, but it's still not that good. Yeah, here's Essentia. I don't smell anything. It's very dry. In a good way? The driest water is the best water. Big bottled water doesn't want to let you get good tap water. Yeah, you gotta keep the bottled water business going. This one is pretty crisp tasting, kind of like the Smart Water. But it's really dry, but like not in a bad way. It's alright. Essentia. I would put it like... maybe even above Smart Water. But still not... it's none of these are gonna go up here, like, I don't know. It's still not... it's still water. Maybe... okay, maybe I'd put this one above, like, just the aesthetic of water. Crisp tasting. This has turned into a connoisseur, like 10 sips. Yeah, we're getting a taste of all the waters here. Wait. It's like a once in a lifetime event for me. Have to make the most out of it. Not too much of a water snob, but most of these are overhyped. Yeah, for sure. For sure they are. Especially this one. What is like overachieving H2O that keeps you performing at your best? Like, go over yourself. Now, some Evian diamonds? What tells you about the Evian? Okay, I'll do the Evian next. Evian is natural spring water made by the French Alps. It's got natural electrolytes, 7.2 pH balance. Don't add things for taste or enhance the extras. Our ingredients come from nature, snow from the French Alps, natural electrolytes for that cool crisp taste. Some minerals. Got silica in here. So I always have like Smart Water for stream hydrations. And sometimes I have to hydrate off stream. Don't tell anyone, but I also we got some Evians. And I had them for a few days. Then I went back to the Smart Water and I was like, oh my god. This This tastes like crap compared to the Evian. The Evian is actually pretty good. Evian. The Evian. Minerals for taste. Problem is the taste of bottled water. What are you talking about? Yeah, like, I had a few bottles of the Evian, and then, like, I went back to the Smart Water, and I'm like, this tastes like, I don't know, like, more plasticky. It's like a little bit more bitter than the Evian. Oh, wait. I'm already hydrating. It definitely... It tastes better than the Smart Water, I will say that. Smart Water is my, like, base level, but I would say it's not as good as the Essentia. It's not as... It doesn't have that dryness. The good dryness. It was pretty good, though. It is pretty good. Maybe... maybe I'd put that one even up more. Started it with a hydrate. Getting free hydrates right now, yeah. Can't believe how high I rate Evian. It's good! I like it. What bottled water do you like, amateur? You're just spoiled with the good tap water. I can't say that, like, I can't say that I have good tap water. It's not fair. Let add monster is only S tier. Oh my god, that's a good idea. Now, the Sani? The Zani? The Sani? This water. Whenever I've had this in the past. This is the worst. Worse than toilet water. We'll see. What does it say? It says, for all of life's thirst-worthy moments. It's got minerals added to taste. Crisp, clean, refreshing. Not much info. Sani's not sold in the UK for a very funny reason. What is the reason? This one also hissed. This is a fucking cola companies. This is water. Stop making it carbonated. Smells plasticky. Sunny was found to have illegally high levels of something. Bromate, maybe. That caused cancer. Oh, amazing. Let me see. This Evian. Okay, I thought it had bromate. Maybe it does, but I saw that it has bicarbonates. That's what I was thinking of. The French love breaking through. No. It was exactly like the plot of a famous British TV show where they sold tap water in bottles, but did it wrong and contaminated it. Yeah, I do think that's what happened with the alkaline water incident. Why is it so bad? It's really bitter. It actually is like it's like bitterant. Like if you lick a Switch cartridge, or like if you sprayed like canned air and you like breathe the bitterant, it's like it's got that taste to it. Terrible. That one. That was the worst. That was worst tier water. I'm drinking Switch cartridges. It was an accident. An accidental taste of the Switch cartridge. Not sure I took a second sip. I had to taste it. I had to be sure. Sure of what I was like tasting. We have Fiji. Natural electrolytes. There's electrolyte enhanced water, and then there's the smarter choice, Fiji water. Not only does Fiji have significantly more electrolytes, so many electrolytes, than other brands, ours are naturally occurring. How? How is this possible? As the tropical rain slowly filters through volcanic rock, it gathers the electrolytes and minerals that give Fiji water its natural, or its signature soft, smooth mouth feel. It's a true craftsman. And to make sure she was testing what she thought she was. Yeah. Fiji doesn't have smell. See, I always have this impression when I drink Fiji. It's like, it's pretty good. It's not like bothersome. It's got the same kind of like good dryness that the Essentia had. But it tastes salty. Why does it taste so salty? I don't like it. I don't really like the salt taste. It's not the worst water. I probably personally I would place it below the Evian. What else? Is this the last one we have? Let me see. Yeah, this is the last one that we actually have. Voss water. It's literally in a glass tube. Why? It just says natural spring water, and it says nothing else. It's just like the glass. The glass bottle speaks for itself. Yeah, slay. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss water, yeah. It smells like nothing. It's not in a plastic bottle, so that probably helps. This one actually tastes pretty good. This one actually tastes like if you like ate snow. Which is not the worst. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got like a huge plastic lid and like an enormous clunky glass bottle. I was about the taste of snow. It's good snow there. But yeah, you tend to eat snow when you're a kid, right? It's just something that you do. I don't do it anymore. That would be disgusting. But I mean, you do know what it tastes like if you just sample the snow as a kid. I would put this one like here. This one very dry. That's the only reason why it's elevated. And then this one, snow is basically not even water. I would tolerate snow. So this is like water or snow in liquid form. So they just put tap water in a glass bottle. If they did, then it's the tap water that is the good kind. And I'm envious of of places with that tap water. You willingly paid for it. Yeah. I think like smart water is like, I mean, it's just like tap water. It'll just be like, what does it say? Usually they say like, well, this was just bottled from this place's tap. I don't see that on here. Yeah, I like the sound of smart water because it's like vapor distilled. That sounds fancy. Also, I thought it was reverse osmosis distilled. Maybe they've changed that. Maybe they don't do that fancy stuff anymore. Maybe the smart water is going downhill. It's being replaced by Evian, Lavas, and the Essentia. It's only disgusting. Very careful of the color of tap water. I saw tap water in bottles. There are a few like Dasani or Aquafina that do that. Yeah, it's lame. Anyway, if you got a water filter for your tap, if your water is really bad, maybe that's sufficient to make it nice. Yeah, we do have like a filter pitcher, like Ash said. There's better and still have filter pitcher. Yeah, that's pretty essential. Just use a soda stream. Couldn't find a single Pure Life Crystal Geyser. I wasn't buying 30 pack of them yet. We only bought ones that would be like a single bottle of water. Oh, color of snow. I see, Poseidon. Yeah, you watch out for the color of the snow before you eat it. Yeah. I don't have any of these other ones, so this is our water tier list. I'm surprised that any of them made it up into the B. Maybe if I would rearrange these. Aquafina was pretty bad. It can go below toilet water. Core. I really didn't like it. It had a very similar taste to the Aquafina, but maybe slightly less bitter. Then Arrowhead tastes like dirt, but it was okay because it's spring water. I would expect it to be a little earthy, a little dirty. Still not great. Smart water is very basic, very plain, not too offensive to me. All the aesthetic and sounds of water, I'm fine. It's fine. Fiji. Salty. That's alright. Evian is very unoffensive. Do you like sparkling water? It's super bitter. It's got like the bitter taste to it. But like we'll drink it sometimes, like instead of having like soda. Just because like I like carbonation. It's kind of like they always try to make it flavored like something, but it's just like if it smelled like the thing. It doesn't actually taste like anything. What's up, Silas? Thank you for the squid tax. Hope you're doing good. Ranking waters. We've got... This is the finished tier list of waters. We've tried all of these now. Just now. And... yeah. Sentia, I'd say best. It was really dry, which I liked. The dry in a good way. Voss tasted like snow. And yeah, those were the best ones. They can only go up to B tier because ultimately I hate water. So Yeah. Dasani, less than less than the Flint water plant incident. The actual poison tier water. Yeah, I would say try this one if you haven't. It's pretty good. But ultimately, I would say water is water, and it all tastes almost the same. And that is to say, bad. It's not good. Dasani is poison, yeah, worst. Garbage tier. Aquafina, not too much better. Cora is like a try-hard version of Aquafina, if you ask me. They were really similar. Not good. Learning so much. Water is water.